The next time somebody calls you fat, go on a fucking 30-minute walk. The next time someone says you ain't going to be shit, work on your business plan. Read a book. No fucking Harry Potter shit. I'm talking about a book on skills, okay? The next time someone says, whatever it is, take that as an opportunity to turn around and go do exactly what they're addressing to get better. And guess what happens when you do this? Your life becomes the total shove it down motherfucker shit show, okay? Like everything you become becomes exactly what they told you you weren't going to become. And I'm going to tell you, that feels pretty good. I've done it my whole life. I've made a career out of it. When you go out and try to do anything outside the norm, and I'm talking anything outside the norm, you are going to be faced with negativity. You are going to have people misunderstand you. And because they misunderstand you and because you are doing something that they don't do, whether they agree with what you do or not is irrelevant. They're just not familiar with it, okay? And what do people do when they don't understand things? They usually attack them. They usually put negativity towards it. They usually project their own insecurities and their own reservations about what it is they are incapable of doing, and they put them on you. And so when you start out in business, or you start out on a weight loss journey, or you start out to be a better person, you are going to face negativity. And I don't give a shit what any of these frou-frou, fluffy guru motherfuckers out there tell you, okay? Everybody likes to pretend this is an ideal place. They like to think that everything's really gonna be nice, and it's gonna be easy, and it's gonna be this. And I just have a really hard time telling you guys that shit because it's not true. If you can become someone that can transfer negativity into productive action, you are literally unstoppable by outside circumstances and outside elements. The only person that can stop you when you're able to do this is you. And the way you stop you is you can burn yourself down, right? You can get too negative. You can get too hot. You can get too frustrated. So it's something that you need to learn how to pivot on, but also control in a productive way. You all have friends that tell you shit like, hey man, what do you think, you're too good for us now? Or, you know what? I don't think that's a good idea for you to do this. Or, you know what? You're too fucking fat to do this. Or you're too stupid, or you're too lazy, or you come from this, and these are your kind of people. You're not one of those kind of people. We always hear these things. We hear them from the people who love us the most and who are supposed to support us the most, and it hurts because of that. And it slows us down, and it makes us question ourselves, and it squashes our confidence. And for most people, it makes them give the fuck up. And I'm not with that. When people tell me shit that is negative, I take that energy, I take that frustration, I take that pain, and I go address whatever is causing the pain. Because the reason it's causing pain for you is because it's true, all right? You have to acknowledge that. The reason people call you fat is because you're fucking fat. You're the one that thinks that that's mean. It's not mean, it's the truth, okay? So what do you do with the truth? You address the truth. And if you address the truth and you're able to be honest with yourself, which is a hard thing to do, right? None of us like being attacked. None of us like being told we're less than. None of us like, but the reason those things hurt is because inside we know they're true. If it was complete bullshit, right? Like if some motherfucker came up to me right now and said, Andy, you're a fat fuck, I'd fucking laugh at them. I'd rip up my shirt and show them my fucking abs, and I'd be like, oh, really? You know, like it'd be a joke. But when I was fat, I'd get really mad because guess what? It was true, all right? And that sucks, man. It sucks to let yourself go. It sucks to be broke. It sucks to not have shit going on. It sucks to be a loser. I've been all those things. But the difference is I was able to take the words that other people put on me and to go immediately take action towards the goals. So when you're able to use these things, guys, when you're able to use the negativity into productive action, you become someone who cannot be stopped. And like I mentioned earlier, you can only stop yourself by focusing too much on the negative. The key here, guys, is to use it, see it for what it is, unemotionally, get up, go fucking do it, all all right, and work to be better and let it go after that. You don't got to hold grudges. You don't got to burn yourself down or beat yourself up because you're taking action to fix the problem, and you can feel good in that, right? When things aren't going your way, it's an opportunity to do better. It's an opportunity to get stronger. It's an opportunity to strengthen your grit, your perseverance, your fortitude, all of these things that make up what it is that you must have. You have to have these qualities to be successful. So instead of looking at it as a bad day, look at it as an opportunity to push through so that you can move through the day and make a deposit into your skill set that will serve you long term. All right? This is very simple concept. When things don't go your way, it is an opportunity to test the skill set of mental toughness, right? Which embodies a whole bunch of different things. But the skill of mental toughness is a skill that you must have. And when you have a day that isn't going your way, that's a gift. And it's a gift because you get to test yourself. And when you pass the test and you got through the day and you push yourself through, even if you had to drag yourself through every motherfucking step of that day, when you get through that day and you look in the mirror and you say, motherfucker, I passed that test. Nobody can fuck with me. That's a powerful thing. And you make a deposit into your psyche that reminds you of how badass you really are. The reason most people can never cultivate the mental toughness necessary to succeed isn't because they weren't gifted with it. Nobody's gifted with it. It's developed. Most people think that these skills are actually character traits. They're not character traits. They are perishable skills, meaning if you don't invest in them, they will go away. If you invest in them, they will get stronger. Just like your arms, just like your legs, just like all the muscles in your body. When you test them, they get stronger. Your life is no different. Your brain is no different. How you see things is no different. So the next time you have one of these days where shit just isn't going your way, remind yourself that it's an opportunity to grow. It's an opportunity to test yourself. It's an opportunity to know what the fuck you're actually made of. All right? This sort of thinking is what champions do. This is how they see the world. You guys might be listening here and you're like, fuck, this guy sounds fucking crazy. No, this is just the shit nobody wants to admit. Everybody faces negativity. The highest level, most positive, performing, talking, speaking people on earth, they all know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. They just don't talk about it because it doesn't sound good. It doesn't sound positive. It doesn't sound fluffy. But I will tell you, it is the most effective fucking success tool that you will ever cultivate, because the amount of negativity that you will face pursuing goals that are outside the norm is unfathomable to people who do not fucking pursue it. Period.